Hold on, stop. Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, boomer.
Damn millennials. Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill.
Oh, this is gonna go downhill real quick.
What is going on? And welcome to Take on the World with
Johnny
and
Lexi.
the on-time Lexi.
I'm on time for this episode.
And Mike D. Yeah, you are on time for this episode. That's a first. Wow. So,
got another super interesting topic for y'all today.
let's talk about Lexi's world travels.
I went to Florida.
Boca Raton, Florida.
Tell us about some of the stuff you did in Florida.
What did I do in Florida? Well, I went to Publix.
That's a drugstore?
No, that's like a grocery store. It's kind of like a Giant or a Redner's here.
Yes.
Called Publix.
Yeah, we did that too. There were no alligators.
Whoa, hey!
There were no alligators in
What?
Publix.
Wow. Keep moving. Moving along. No alligators?
No alligators.
My daughter.
Did you eat alligator meat?
No.
I swear to God, I will punch you, dude.
I did nothing wrong.
Anyways, I went to Florida. We went to Busch Gardens and Adventure Island on my birthday,
What?
which was Tuesday.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, June 8th.
You picked up on the first ring. You knew it was me.
I did. I was like, okay, guys, I can't get on any roller coasters. Hang on.
Hold on. You have to understand, every year on her birthday, at the minute she was born, I call her to wish her happy birthday.
Yes.
Every year.
Okay.
hmm So I know, like, I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, shit. It's like 12 something, like 12:10. I better stay by my phone for a little while. I can't really, like, get into anything right now.
So I walked out of the office, and I was walking over front back to the stupid fat guy with the fire detectors. Hope he's not listening. And I looked down at my thing, and I went, oh my God, it's 12:37 already. I'm like, dial it real quick.
Yeah.
So my daughter was born at 12:37.
Yep. 12:37.
And Nathan was born at 11:36.
Yes.
Hmm.
He always has to be better than me.
Just a little bit. It's not like I love him more.
Mm-hmm.
He's not down here podcasting with me.
No, but I don't know. When was the last time you didn't go to his birthday party?
Oh my God, I missed one fucking birthday party in 27 years, and I have not ever heard the end of it. And it wasn't. I didn't miss her birthday party. I just wasn't home on her birthday.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, that's
I never let you live it down.
But you, I expect. This is my daughter, who I love and adore.
Yeah. We'll see.
So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You would have done the same.
Yes.
Yes, I would. So thank you for that, John.
So we did that.
Did you do the kayaking on the ocean?
We didn't actually get to do the kayaking because Patrizia planned like a little party
Oh.
because her husband's birthday was on May 31st and my birthday was on June 8th, so we did it right before my birthday, right after his birthday, and they made ribs. They were so good. Oh my gosh. It was such a good time. I met some of their friends, a neighbor. So it was a really fun time. So we had a lot of fun. And I was really, Busch Gardens was so cool. So cool.
That's cool. I'm glad you had a good time.
It's all roller coaster.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And John did nothing.
See, now, I was thinking about this. I can't do the roller coasters anymore.
I love roller coasters.
Mm.
Lexi used to hate roller coasters. Actually, my goddaughter did not like roller coasters, and I got her to ride roller coasters. And Lexi would not ride roller coasters, and I got her to ride them the same way as I got Chelsea to, by putting you on the mousetrap.
Mousetrap, yeah, Dorney Park.
And you love the mousetrap. And I said, well, you like that, and that's more wild than that roller coaster. Let's go on that one.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah.
And then it was, let's go on the next one. Let's go on the next one. Let's go on the next one.
What?
But Nathan that little brat. I got him to go on a mousetrap. He loved it, but still won't do roller coasters.
Nope.
See, now when I was younger, I would do roller coasters, whatever. I didn't care. And the older I get, especially now, I'm
The
thinking
fatter you get.
yeah, well, speaking of being fat, I went up to Cannibals with my daughter and niece, and they were going on anything. Oh, Dad, you should come on this one. I'm like,
I don't
hell
fit.
fucking no. A, I don't fit, and two, I'm too scared. But I went on the Phoenix, I think it was,
Oh, I love the Phoenix.
and I had to sit by myself because I was too big. Nobody could sit next to me.
Did your knees hit the...
Oh, my God, yeah, dude.
My knees were plastered against the seat in front of me. Oh, my God.
It was
I love the roller coaster.
fucking awesome roller coaster. But, man, you feel like you need a fucking bacchiotomy after you're done with that one.
Bacchiotomy.
But, no, they went on this one where, like, it looks like an umbrella. Like, so it shoots you up to the top and you're on strings and, like, fucking, you're going like this. Woof, woof. And then it spins you, you're going around in a circle as well. And I'm just thinking, oh, God, I hope those bolts hold together. Like, say, like, the older I get and, like, since I've been...
That's like me on the ride thinking that.
Like, yeah, the more, like, just the stuff I've done in, like, with mechanics, and I'm thinking, like, oh, my God, all it takes is one bolt.
Well, all
like,
those rides are inspected, like, every shift.
I don't care.
But here's the funny thing. There's a comedian...
Wait, hold on. So let's back up here. So when I was at Cannibals, like, 15 years ago, there was a guy running the... shocker, it was a... There were German airplanes, so they had, like,
They had the shocker there?
They had the cross on the side of the airplane. But the guy running the machine, he had a big fucking swastika on his forearm. And I'm like...
So Nazis don't deserve jobs?
I was like, so does this guy inspect the machine?
They did have a job. It's over now.
I'm not really a judge, just saying.
So there's a comedian that does a bit on taking a bolt on a roller coaster.
I've seen this, yeah.
But
Hey, bro, is this yours?
I used to do that to my sister. We would go on the Ferris wheel, and I'd look at her, and I'm like,
You're an asshat.
Michelle, I think that bolt's loose up there. And she would start screaming.
Dude, I would punch you in the face.
My
She
God.
also slammed a door in her face.
A glass.
I literally would punch
door.
you in the face. We're like, no, the Ferris wheel at Cannibals is cool as shit, but when you stop, like, I get a little, like, I'm like, okay, take me down now. I'm like,
Yep.
Take me down this. I'm like really high up in the air.
You know, I always busted your chops and joked with you about having a vagina. I did not know you actually had one.
Yeah, it's behind my knee.
Oh, so what oddity did you come up with this week, bro?
Oh, how do you say his name? Issei Sagawa.
Issei Sagawa.
Issei Sagawa.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when you said this name, I'm like, who?
Yeah.
And
I figured, but I was trying to find, like,
you always
want to try and find, like, the...
You do find stuff that I don't know, which is cool, because I love researching.
Yeah. So, he was also known as Pang.
Pang?
Or the Kobe Cannibal. And
Which makes sense. That makes more sense.
Well, he's from Kobe.
Yeah, he's from Kobe.
He's a Japanese murderer, cannibal, and necrophiliac.
Woohoo!
Known for just one killing of
You only need one.
René Hartevelt in Paris of 1981. So, little backstory of the Kobe Cannibal. He was born April 26 in 1949 in Kobe, Japan, to wealthy parents.
His parents were loaded!
Yeah, which did they say what his parents did?
His dad was the president of Kurita Water Industries.
Okay. Means nothing to me.
It means nothing to me either.
He was a preemie and was small enough to fit in his father's palm and developed enteritis, an intestinal disease. Due to his health issues, he became an introvert and developed an interest in literature. So, of course, he's probably like this weirdo, like
Weird kid, yeah.
born to rich parents who
Mm-hmm. He was tiny. He was small.
He was
probably
small.
never
They said he had skinny little pencil legs.
probably had a pencil dick too.
First it was foreskins. Now it's pencil dicks.
Hey, look at my little pencil dick. Sakawa's father, Akira,
Shakira.
was the president of Kurita Water. God damn it! Why am I always? I'm in the future, Mike. My brain is in the future.
Yeah.
He was the president of Kurita Water Industries. When in the first grade, he noticed his classmates' thighs and thought,
That looks yummy.
that's fucking weird. Wonder what that tastes
That
like.
looks yummy.
He blames the media's representation of Western women. Wait, hold on. You scrolled up. You fucked me up. He
Western
blames
women.
He blames the media's representation of Western women like Grace Kelly from that rock and roll band.
No. Grace Kelly was a movie star back in the 30s.
Oh,
When was he born? The 50s. 40s.
Wasn't Grace Kelly also the lead singer for
Grace Kelly was the Princess Grace, right?
Damn it, I don't know. I thought Grace Kelly was the lead singer for that rock and roll band.
No, she married like a prince or something.
With the White Rabbit.
Yep, Princess Grace.
She was an actress, and she married some prince.
Okay, so he blames this Hollywood actress for sparking his cannibalistic fantasy.
Because
Princess of Monaco.
Yes, Monaco. Grace Kelly was smoking hot for her time.
Okay, well, how does that? Well, would he eat her?
That was no. That was just a trigger for him. Like that. The way they portrayed her in the media made him hungry for her thigh flesh.
Oh, okay. She looked yummy.
She's pretty.
So if you go forward to one line forward,
those fantasies he equated with what most people would call sexual desire.
So if you're in prison and you put Rita Hayworth on the wall.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Okay, they look at that as like, oh, I want to touch Rita Hayworth.
I can't wait till she flips her hair.
I want to see her boobies. And what he sees is, I want to see her boobies. I want to eat her boobies.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
Yeah.
Oh, little side note here that we're on this with Rita Hayworth and World War II. No, I've been watching these World War II stories where the guys interview the World War II soldiers, and there was one where this whole company of army soldiers, they captured something, and the guy was like, well, what? One of the commanders was like, okay, you get a prize. What do you guys want? And they're like, it was like the latest actress. She was on the radio, and we just want her to do a sigh. So she went on the radio, and she's like, and all the soldiers were like, oh my God, like
I'll be right back.
Yeah, hang on a minute. So, anyways,
don't storm that hill yet. I need about 2 minutes.
Where a normal person dreamed of having sex with beautiful women, Sagawa dreamed of eating them. Okay. He, however, has maintained he never wanted to murder, only gnawing on their flesh.
Okay, so he was, after this is all said and done, he's done interviews. You can go on YouTube and watch them, and they're disturbing.
Yeah.
It's disturbing because
it's creepy.
He talks about this stuff like, whatever.
Like we went to the store and bought like a porterhouse steak, and we're like,
right. Huh. But he said his dream is to consume a woman while she's alive.
Yeah.
Now, there was another cannibal, we could probably touch on this in another episode, where he put out on the internet, I want a live subject.
Yes. You told me about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about
this.
Weird.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He did it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
But he ate a dude.
Yeah. The guy signed up for it, though.
He didn't care.
Yeah, no.
He didn't care. He just wanted to eat somebody.
If I'm going to eat somebody, it's not going to be
German.
A dude.
I don't remember.
Sagawa has maintained he never wanted to murder, only gnawing on their flesh. At age 24, while attending
Wacko.
Wacko.
Tokyo. I don't think it's Waco.
Whack-Off University in Tokyo. Sagawa followed a tall German woman home, broke into her apartment while she was sleeping. Although his intent was to slice off a piece of her buttocks, this is too much, man.
He was going to slice off a piece of buttocks, sneak away, and eat it.
Sneak away? How do you sneak away with a piece of somebody's ass cheek?
He's crazy.
I'm hang on a minute.
He's crazy.
I really want to eat ass.
You just jab your knife into somebody's ass and plop off a piece and just sneak away.
No, like he wanted to slice it.
You know,
Like a slice of
you know,
bread.
you know about knives, man. You know those Japanese
I
knives
get
are
it, but
fucking the bomb.
That's
you
what
don't
they're for.
just slice somebody's ass cheek and
That's what he made them
sneak
for.
away.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted them to make. He wanted them to make these knives so that he could just do it and then walk away.
So according to him, she woke up and pushed him down,
Like push him off. Yeah.
pushed him to the ground.
Okay.
He got knocked down, but then he got up again.
No, the police picked him up.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. I slice your ass cheeks off again. I get knocked down.
I'll eat your ass again.
So the cops come then and they get him.
Yes. Lexi's trying to keep us on track.
You mix a booty drink. You mix a lager drink.
I actually think this next part is interesting.
Oh,
So they try to charge him with attempted rape.
Right.
They charge him with attempted rape. He does not tell them.
Right.
What his plans were.
What his plans were.
That's insane to me.
So did he?
He
successfully.
Yeah, it was
cut a
rape.
piece-
no.
Did he cut a
No.
piece of
No,
her
he didn't
ass
cut
off?
it.
No.
Before he had to do anything, she woke up.
Okay.
But his dad paid a settlement.
Yep.
And Daddy to the rescue
Yep, got him out.
paid a settlement to the victim, and the charges were dropped.
In 1977, at age 27, he moved to France. Now this is where it gets interesting.
Yes.
He moved to France to study at
The Sorbonne.
Sorbonne in Paris.
There's no R.
Yeah,
So-
Sorbonne.
Not Sorbonne.
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 Mr. Bodie?
The Sorbonne.
I went to the Sorbonne.
He went to the Jabroni in Paris. The Zamboni.
He got a Sorbonne in Paris? I didn't even know they had it much ice.
This is what scares me. Pursuing a PhD in literature.
Mm-hmm.
This cocksucker is going to be a fucking doctor?
No, not that kind of doctor. He's getting a doctorate in literature.
Yeah.
So he could like
Not
teach,
a medical doctor.
he could like teach at like a college with a PhD
Yeah, it's still scary.
in literature. But like the thing is that he was that smart. Like he was gonna go get a PhD. Like that was
That's why
his thing.
Smart people scare me.
So that this in bold is what his actual quote is from the interview.
Yeah.
All right. So he said while in Paris, he would bring a prostitute home almost every night and try and shoot them. But for some reasons, my fingers froze up and I couldn't pull the trigger. So, quote, almost every night, I just read this, didn't I?
Well, you did, but it didn't.
Yeah, okay. So,
This is the actual
is
quote.
the actual quote. Almost every night, I would bring a prostitute home and then try and shoot them from behind, he said. It became less about wanting to eat them, but more an obsession with the idea that I simply had to carry out this ritual of killing a girl.
No matter what.
No matter what.
But back here, he said he had no intent on killing.
So, yeah, what the fuck?
So it didn't start out as wanting to kill somebody. Like his thing wasn't like
I gotta kill somebody.
I
to eat
have
him.
to kill somebody to eat them. His thing
But-
was just I want to eat somebody.
After
I think-
years of dealing with
I think
this
he was a
urge,
coward. Like, if you shoot somebody in the back of the head, and you probably have this written down what caliber it was.
I do not.
I think he used
I don't think it was that important because he never did it.
Yes,
Yeah, he did.
he
I
does.
thought he did. I thought he didn't.
He didn't then.
It was I think it was a 22 rifle that he used.
Yesterday in 1981.
Yes. I think I shared it. I think I shared this yesterday.
No, you didn't.
I think so.
Go ahead. On June 10th,
Who's who?
You
Me?
go ahead. Yeah.
You.
June 10th, 1981, at age 32, Sagawa invited his Zamboni classmate, Renee
jabroni classmate.
Hardenbelt, a Dutch woman, to have dinner with him at his apartment, under the pretext of translating poetry for a school assignment.
Oof. Big oof.
Yeah, so you fucking little dick sucker.
Hey, come on over and let's have dinner. You can help me translate this, and I'll eat you.
So, he planned to kill and eat her. He selected her for her health and beauty characteristics he felt he lacked. He felt he lacked?
Yes.
Yes.
He was short. He was like 4'9",
He was.
So he's got all kinds of
small.
problems.
Yeah.
He was sickly.
and she was 25, 5'10", gorgeous, nice boobies.
She probably thicker.
Sagawa considered himself weak. Yes, you are. Ugly. Yes, you are. And small. Yes, you are, with a small penis.
I don't see that there.
Yeah,
No.
it doesn't,
I mean, it goes without
did you
saying.
do like personal research?
I did.
Well, that's right. He had a pencil dick.
Oh, right, you did
Hey,
personal research.
you little number 2 pencil dick. And his victim was 25 and around 5'10", so that's pretty average.
No, 5'10's tall for a woman.
Yeah, 5'10's pretty tall for a woman.
Really?
Average
Taller
height
than
for a
you.
woman, I think, is like 5'8".
I'm 5'11", bro.
No, you're not.
I think 5'8 is usually like
All I know is I'm 6'2" and I tower over you.
whatever it is.
Okay. All right. This macho shit's gonna end
When
tonight.
we're going to talk about it over our barbecue chicken dinner, we'll have a nice feelings chat.
Hey. He claimed he wanted to absorb her energy. Now this is a fucking whack job. After she
That was
arrived,
crazy.
Sagawa attempted to shoot her from behind, but the gun misfired.
Kids, this is why proper gun maintenance is so important.
You really never. I mean, they don't have guns over in Japan and France.
They don't. Not in Japan.
That's why he used a rifle, because you can't get a pistol, but you could get
Hunting rifle.
hunting rifles.
So where did he get the gun from?
His dad was very wealthy.
Mhm.
I don't know. Well, he was in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So where did he get the fucking rifle?
Well, it was probably brand new. It was only dropped once.
Ooh, that's an old joke.
I give up, and you walked right into it.
So he invited her back the next night
On June 11th.
on June 11th. Oh man, I would love to be a fly on the wall and see that whole conversation. Like, what? Like, was he creepy? Like, did she feel uncomfortable or whatever?
Well, apparently not. She came back.
Right, yeah, to come back the next night. But like people make mistakes. Like, oh, he was a little creepy, but maybe I'll give him a second chance.
Well, I mean, if
Well, they weren't dating. It was a
project.
school project. So, come help me do homework.
Yeah, right. So he invited her back the next night, and on June 11th, shot her in the neck with a rifle. You did right, rifle. It was a 22.
Is it a 22?
I'm
I don't.
certain. I'm
I
pretty
knew it
certain.
was a rifle. I did not know it was a 22.
I'm pretty certain it was a 22. It was small caliber. And this time the gun did fire. Sagawa promptly fainted after this shock of shooting her. And, quote, I thought about calling an ambulance, he recalls. But then I thought, hang on, don't be stupid. You've been dreaming about this for 32 years, and now it's actually happening.
But that's not what he's like in those interviews. He's very like
It's very calm. Like, he was like,
even.
I thought about calling an ambulance, but then I thought, hang on. Don't be stupid. You've been dreaming about this for 32 years, and now it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Danielson.
Yeah. Like
My
he's
dream is true. You went through with it.
So
it's weird.
Installation on the skin.
It's weird.
I've never seen any interviews with this guy.
So the first thing he does, he shoots her. He comes to, and he has sex with her. Her dead body. And he's trying to bite through the skin, but his teeth weren't sharp enough to get through the skin. So he stopped, leaves the apartment, goes and buys a butcher knife, comes back.
Yeah.
And then, John,
Oh my God.
right here.
Quote, the first thing I did was cut her in the buttocks. No matter how deep I cut, all I saw was the fat beneath the skin. It looked like corn, and I took a while to actually reach the red meat. The moment I saw the meat, I tore a chunk off with my fingers and threw it in my mouth. It was truly a historical moment for me.
Jesus.
How's that?
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's
like-
more like it.
Dead, like no feelings, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it looked like corn. What does that mean?
Fat.
Yeah.
Oh,
The fat.
Fat.
oh yeah, you're right, dude. When this scar
Mhm.
here, that looked like fucking weird corn.
Yeah.
Anywho, where we at? Highlight me.
That one.
He said his only regret was that he hadn't eaten her while she was alive. What? Why must she be alive?
For her
Was
to
it like that,
she needs
like-
to enjoy it too. Like, you have to be a
I'm
giving.
pretty sure she wasn't going to enjoy
flesh.
being eaten alive.
You got to be a giving lover, dude.
I mean, that she wasn't
You can't
a
always
willing victim.
don't only think about your needs. Think about your partner's needs.
What I truly wished was to eat her living flesh. Nobody believes me, but my ultimate intention was to eat her, not necessarily to kill her. What the fuck did
There's
you do?
not really a difference, and I think that's what it comes down to.
I didn't just come off as like a date and like, there was a time you ate my leg. You lopped a piece of my calf off and you ate it.
I'm going to pause here.
And we
for a
still be
second.
friends.
I have seen the crime scene photos of this. I will not put them on YouTube. They are, you want to see them, search for them. They're not hard to find. It is disgusting what he did to this body.
Yeah.
Like,
I just thank Christ she was dead. And
Yes.
didn't do it to her while she was alive.
like the best thing that happened to her, she got shot and got killed from the gunshot.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate, but like if she,
Well, let's describe it right here.
go ahead. It's
Sagawa
disgusting.
consumed various parts of Hartevelt. How do you say? Am I saying that right?
Hartevelt.
Hartevelt's body, eating most of her breasts and face, either cooked or raw, while saving the other parts in his fridge. He had eaten or frozen most of her pelvic region, so I'm assuming he cut into her, took the internals out.
It was down to bone. Like you could see her pelvic bone.
He photographed each and every stop of the process.
I think he was supposed to be step.
2 days later, he dismembered the body. Oh, that's right. Now it's coming back to me. Okay. And put her legs, torso, and head into two suitcases and hailed a cab.
Taxi!
Taxi!
I'm going on a trip to the Bologna Park.
Yeah. He took the cab to Boyasto Bologna Park. Bologna Park.
Boulon.
I say we
Boulon.
Bologna Park,
Bologna Park.
which had a secluded lake inside of it.
Little known fact, that's where Dorney Park got its name, from Bologna Park.
He planned on dropping the suitcase in the lake. Several people noticed that the suitcase was dripping blood, and were like, "What the fuck? We gotta call the police."
Son of a bitch, what the hell's going on here?
And shockingly, he was arrested 4 days later.
4 days it took him to find him.
4 days. And
When he was questioned,
his response was simple and a simple admission. I killed her to eat her flesh.
I want to eat her flesh.
With a nice candy.
Oh, daddy to the rescue again. Used his wealth to hire... Now this is where it gets fucked.
Yeah. Like,
This story
all
takes
that
a wicked twist. Are you familiar with... Did you read the whole thing?
I didn't read the whole thing, but I'm familiar.
Okay.
all that happened is disgusting and despicable.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
This is
It just gets worse.
it gets worse.
yeah.
So, go ahead, Mike. Go.
Like, Daddy came to the rescue, hired him a defense lawyer, and after being held for 2 years awaiting trial, Sagawa was found legally insane and unfit to stand trial.
Yeah.
The charges were dropped. He was ordered to be held in a mental institution. So, if you're in France and you commit a crime like this, you get deported.
Yeah.
Period. Even if you're just accused of the crime, you could be
See,
deported.
now that's shocking for France, being as how, like, medieval they kind of can be. That you kill somebody in America. If you kill somebody in America,
you go get killed.
you're staying here.
Oh, yeah.
Or if
You do your
kill
time
somebody,
and then they deport you.
Yeah.
you kill somebody in America, you flee to Mexico, they extradite you back to America.
And you do your time and then they deport you again.
So for France, which we kind of derived all our stuff from because they helped us in
Right.
the Revolutionary War, to just get rid of them. Well, I don't know. Maybe this just get rid of them. We don't want them here.
So they deported
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
You know.
Peasants.
They
Well, no,
Let them eat cake.
Well, it's you think like England, where they took all their criminals and they sent them to Australia.
Look how
like-
clean my gun is.
You go live in Australia. We don't want you in our
Yeah, like they don't want them.
this is a fascinating story.
So he was deported back to Japan, where he was supposed to spend the rest of his days in the Japanese mental hospital. He, however, did not. Johnny?
After a visit by the author
Inahiko
Mata.
Mata.
Sagawa's accounts of his kill
Yomoto.
was published in Japan under the title "In the Fog." number 2.
Don't worry about that.
I'm assuming this is a in the 5 magazine. Some asshole interviewed him and put it in a magazine. Sagawa's subsequent publicity and macabre celebrity likely contributed to the French authorities' decision to deport him to Japan. So, like I said before, they were probably, we don't want nothing to do with this asshole.
Yeah, this dude's a sicko.
And he was immediately committed to
Matsuzawa Hospital
in Tokyo. His examining psychologist all declared him sane. Like, that's what.
And he was only guilty of having a sexual perversion.
So they didn't look at like all the other shitty. Like you dismembered this poor lady.
Hold on. Here's the thing. When he was deported from France, and the charges were dropped, all the court documents were sealed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
So they didn't know everything that happened. All they knew is he was accused of this, the charges were dropped, and he was found legally insane in France.
Yeah.
Well, when they interviewed him there, they were, he's not insane. He's
actually kind of smart.
He's just a sexual freak.
Yeah, wow. And because the charges in France were dropped, all court documents were sealed. Again, I go ahead of the curve. Sagawa.
They had no choice but to let him walk free.
Yeah, they had no choice. And I'm sure his dad had a lot to do with it because he has money.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm confused at how, like,
political
they
power.
couldn't just be like, oh, by the way, this guy did this.
Yeah, but that's
why couldn't they disclose that?
That's the way the courts work.
That's the way the courts work. And it's
fucked up.
We know that firsthand, that the court system is not always the best system.
There's technicalities that get involved or just weird shit that
they're
you
so
can't
fucked up. Like, why? I'm sorry, this guy fucking murdered someone and dismembered her.
But they could have willingly known that, but not been able to say that.
But now
you know what I'm saying?
Right. But now he's doing interviews.
Yeah. He's like,
okay, so circa when did he kill that victim?
81.
81. So circa 5 years later, 1986, he checked himself out of the mental institute. I'm out, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Peace.
He's still free.
And has been free ever since. He's still alive to this day. Am I wrong?
I think he's still alive.
Okay. So he walks the streets of Tokyo free due to this.
To do as he pleases.
Do as he pleases.
Mm-hmm.
Prison did little to quell his urges.
This is his interview. This is a direct quote. The desire to eat people becomes so intense around June, when women start wearing less and showing more skin. He said, just today I saw a girl with really nice derriere on my way to the train station. When I say things like that, I think about wanting to eat ass. I mean, eat someone again before I die. What I'm saying is, I can't bear the thought of leaving this life without ever tasting that derriere that I saw this morning.
Or her thighs.
Or her thighs. I want to eat them again while I'm alive, so that I can at least be satisfied when I die.
This guy needs to be put away.
Weird, dude.
If he kills again...
Read this here. Read this. This is his direct quote.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, go ahead.
Because you're better with language.
I think either sukiyaki or shabu shabu, which is lightly boiled thin slices of meat, is the best way to go in order to really savor the natural flavor of the meat.
Dude wants to hot pot someone's thighs.
He wants the hot pot with some ramen noodles.
Same.
Like, come on, man. Like,
hot pots are so good, though. not like a human, but hot pots are pretty good.
I want to slice someone's thighs off and hot pot them.
I want to eat Gordon Ramsay.
Oh my god.
This guy
he needs to be put away, because if he kills again, shame on you!
I don't know that he will.
How do you never know.
You just gotta watch him. Like, he's just very, like...
Do they watch him? Or
calculated, meticulous?
Yeah, he's freaky. It's scary freaky.
Yeah.
Like, I think done it before, so
I think he knows if he does it again, he'll have to either kill himself or go to prison forever.
Right. Well,
And you don't want
I
to go
think
to
he's too
prison.
much of
If
a
he
pussy
does
to
it,
kill himself.
the problem is that you don't want to go to Japan's prisons. So he's not going to do it in Japan.
Can he go to other countries? I doubt it.
Probably not.
Yeah, his passport was probably revoked.
He'll do it again.
But like that's what I mean. Like if he does it in Japan, he's probably going to do it and then die. Like do and kill himself.
Hey,
or something.
if he hasn't already done it,
True.
you
We don't
get
really
some
know.
lonely prostitute or something, just like here, like someone that nobody cares for, that they're not looking for this person. If they wind up missing,
Well, that's why Jack the Ripper picked those victims.
Yeah. Yep.
Nobody would care if prostitutes died.
Yep. It's the same here, same all over the world, anywhere. It's a shame, but that's the sad reality of the story.
The end of this is, while he has refrained thus far from cannibalism, he has published 20 books, most of them in Japanese. The last one entitled Extremely Intimate Fantasies of Beautiful Girls, filled with pictures that he drew, and something up. So it says some famous artist. I tried to find pictures from this book, and I tried to find out what artist, and I could not. But in an interview after he wrote this book, he wrote it, I hope that people who read it will at least stop thinking of me as a monster.
No, you are a monster.
No, you're a monster. You are a humongous piece of shit.
Mutilated some poor girl who was somebody's daughter, and fuck you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
piece
but
of shit. You conned her into coming to your house.
So he's interesting to me in a way. Like he's interesting to me because, as far as we know, he hasn't done anything again yet. Like as far as we know, he is controlling himself. Like that's interesting to me. Like, are you just civilized in a way that like you know that if you do this, like you can't ever do this again, or
I think he's a coward?
Or like what is it?
I find it hard to believe that 32 years. He was 32 years old when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
That at 32 years old, he had not done anything to anybody before.
Yeah, that's when you look into like serial killers and stuff, like that's really odd for them to start that late in their age. Like not Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
He started when he was in his 30s, and they said that was very uncommon for serial killers. Usually, serial killers.
You see that their whole life.
Right. Yeah. At young kids, they start with animals, then work their way up. But no, he, and same with him. So I mean, it's not impossible.
Right.
But I don't think he can resist the urge to stop. Like he can maybe like just stuff it down, but obviously his thoughts are all still there. So he's gonna do it again if he has a chance, if he has the opportunity, he's gonna fucking.
That's what I mean. Will he ever get the opportunity?
I would think.
I think he's gonna make the opportunity. I mean, come on, you live in a big city like that, you just disappear and just get somebody in a back alleyway. I mean, it's.
I feel like Tokyo is just like too public. I mean, you did Paris.
Tokyo is a huge city. I mean, there's lots of.
He's so fucking weird. He's so weird.
That's a weird motherfucker.
I just don't understand.
And then what makes you want to eat somebody? I mean, you know what I mean? I don't understand that.
What is that? Do you see that?
That's part of his art.
So he's getting money off of what he did. That's fucked up.
Because there's other sick people out there that. Ugh.
I don't know.
I can't even watch him eat.
And then what I told you, there was one report that I said that he was doing or did a review for a food magazine. It's like, come on, really? And I think that's partly what's wrong with this. I don't know. Is it like we not sensationalize, but we don't like snuff these kind of people out so you would never hear about it. What's that word I'm trying to look for? Like all the serial killers in the U.S., they're kind of like, not immoralized, but
They're infamous.
They're infamous.
You know,
But in
like-
turn, they should be snuffed the fuck out, and we never
Like
hear a fucking word about it.
exterminated? Like, I don't
Exterminated.
know.
Well, then we wouldn't have a podcast subject either. So
Yeah,
I mean, don't kill people. Ever. It's bad. Just don't do it.
bad mojo killing people. Anyway, so that's Issei Sagawa.
I think it's Issei.
Yeah, Issei, Misei, Yusei, tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
So what I want to know is, we know why he's called the Kobe Cannibal, but why is he known as Pang?
Don't know. He's a pang in the ass.
Literally.
I guess Pang's easier to say than Issei Sagawa.
I don't think so.
Let's see if it translates to anything.
Pang.
Translate to ass slicer.
Nope.
You have from Filipino though.
No.
Pang. I don't know. It detected Filipino, but I said translate from Japanese.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah, who cares?
Anyway. So there you have it, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Issei Sagawa. Issei.
Issei, I think.
Issei, I say.
Yep.
So we took on Issei Sagawa and his sick mind.
Yes.
Now you go take on the world. Doodaloo, doodaloo. Hold on, stop.
Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, Boomer.
Damn millennials. Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill.
Oh, this is gonna go downhill real quick.